You have a great relationship with President Trump. You guys have known each other since the 80s. You've been at Bedminster. You're just at Mar-a-Lago. How is the president doing?
He looks beautiful, happy, functional. He's enjoying the people. I can't even explain his mood. He's just, we've never seen any president like this before. And not in your lifetime, nor in mine.
That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. When you guys used to hang out back in the day, any funny stories you want to tell us?
Nah, he was just a businessman, and he ran his business right. And that was just a great idea when he decided to have me fight in Atlantic City, because I never thought that Atlantic City would ever be. I just didn't like Atlantic City back there. I just wasn't an Atlantic City person, and he made me an Atlantic City person. I even moved there one time. I lived there for a few years. And
you made a lot of money in Atlantic City, and he did too.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that. I'm really grateful for that. But listen, my whole experience with President Trump is that he's just a genuine, real person. If he got your back, he's with you 100%.
Yeah, he's a loyal guy. That's sure.
My experience with him. That's my experience with him, yeah. That's why I'm for him 100%, because he's never been nothing but for me.
What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys pulling up today. Let me say this loud so the people in the back can hear it. Shout out to Mike Tyson. Because whether you like his stance or not, the man has been consistent. And consistency in politics today, that's rarer than common sense on cable news. Let's just keep it a buck. What really drives Democrats crazy isn't just what Mike Tyson said. It's who said it. You can't label Mike Tyson some political puppet. This is a global icon. Everybody knows who Mike is. Everybody. A man with real life experience. And when he talks about loyalty, character, and what he's personally seen and experienced, that hits harder than any scripted talking point ever. And let's keep it a buck. This truth, social outrage, that's political, the Democrats in political survival mode. Because if policies are landing and promises are being kept, all they've got left is, hey, orange man bad, on loop, on repeat. No solutions, no new ideas, just noise. So miss me with the fake outrage. I rock with policy, results, and leadership, not hashtags. And trust me, I've been called way worse by people who look like me. I'm just saying. So I'm not losing sleep over internet outrage. I'm watching outcomes. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it.
Y'all can miss me with all that whining and crying and shit. I've never been a monkey. I'll never be a monkey. Never have been a monkey. It doesn't take away my integrity. Doesn't take away my skin color. Doesn't take away my ambition. Doesn't take away my confidence as a black woman. I can't relate. It does not bother me. What did Trump do that's wrong? I don't think he did anything that's wrong. His staff members, whoever. What? The Democratic Party isn't a bunch of wild animals? I see them as wild animals. And you got the lion in there, taming all these. That's how I see it. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure the Democrats can relate, because that's all they do is thrive off of the racist tropes. That's their whole party, is thriving off of racist tropes. I mean, y'all are real sensitive. For real. I mean, maybe I'm just, I don't see ever.
I mean, y'all know what it is. It's, they have nothing else. So this was like, Pavlov's dog. You know what I'm saying? They seen this, they started salivating because that's all they have. They have no solutions. They have no alternative, policies that make sense for the American people. No. So this right here, they couldn't wait for it. They were hoping for it, praying and wishing that something like this, so they could show black folks and others, hey, look, Trump's racist. Look, I told you, look. Because they don't have anything else. Let's keep it going.
That Democrats founded the Klan. I didn't know when I was in high school that Democrats voted against the 13th Amendment that freed the slaves, the 14th Amendment that gave slaves citizenship, the 15th Amendment that, at least on paper, gave slaves the right to vote. Democrats voted against all of that stuff. I didn't know when I was in high school that more Republicans as a percentage of the party voted for the Civil Rights Act of 1964 than did Democrats. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Everett Dirksen, a Republican in Illinois, got an award from the NAACP for how he helped to shepherd the Civil Rights Bill through Congress. I didn't know that Al Gore's father participated in what was then the longest filibuster to prevent the bill from ever becoming on the floor. I also bought into that notion that, okay, Democrats used to be racist, but then Republicans switched places with them in the 60s. I bought into that until I found out that of all the Democrats that voted against the Civil Rights Act in the House, of all the Democrats who voted against the Civil Rights Act in the Senate, only 2 switched to the Republican Party, one of whom was Strom Thurmond. George Wallace, who stood in front of the school door as a Democratic governor saying segregation now, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever, he died a Democrat. Robert Byrd, who was a Kliegel, that means a recruiter for the Klan, he died a Democrat at 100 years old in the Senate. Most of these guys never switch parties. It is a lie. The reason the South became more and more Republican is because the Democratic Party became more and more left-wing, became anti-Vietnam, anti-war, pro-abortion, and the South became increasingly uncomfortable with their allegiance to the Democratic Party, especially since Jim Crow had fallen. If Jim Crow has fallen, why are we in bed with these Democrats? What's the point? And so the South became more and more Republican for a reason that had nothing to do with racism. But that was the line that was fed by so many people, and so many blacks to this day believe that.
Yeah. The sad part about it, that whole situation too, is that people don't understand that, you got the Bible Belt down south. And when you start comparing the agenda and the policy of the Democrat Party in comparison to the Word of God, they're antithetical to each other. So it's very, very difficult to continue down that road. It just is. But let's keep it going.
Name is John McCauley. I'm with a grassroots organization called Flip Philly Red.
Shout out to Chicago Flips Red for inspiring others around the country. This thing is starting to grab some legs.
We're here to give something different to Philadelphia, something that y'all are not used to because you've been voting Democrat for the mayor's office for the past 70 years. It's not MAGA who's doing all of the carjacking and the shootings. When we talk about ICE, when 78 million people, 7 swing states, including Pennsylvania, we voted for this. We voted for this. We gave a mandate. So I want to sit here and tell U.S. Senator John Fetterman, U.S. Senator Dave McCormick to vote yes and support H.R. 7147. I sit here in disgust as I watch Kendra Brooks, Jamie Gunthier hold up pictures of a domestic terrorist, Renee Good. I'd never seen her put up a picture of Dakara Thompson.
Rest in peace, Dakara Thompson. Absolutely. And Laken Riley. And the others that were unalived by these people that should not be in our nation.
A 90-year-old who was raped and murdered by an illegal alien and thrown over a bridge. I never seen her put up a picture of Lincoln Riley, who was raped and murdered. I never seen her put up a picture of Larisha Thompson, a mother. I named 2 black women, by the way. And y'all sit here and pander to white liberal women like Renee Good.
Could you speak on the resolution?
I'm speaking on all of it. It's my First Amendment right. I'm gonna speak. It all goes hand in hand.
Just make sure you speak on the resolution.
We wanted a fund. We want a fund to deport 20 million illegal aliens that was imported in here by the Biden and Harris administration with the help of the cartels. So once y'all stand up for Americans for once, because America comes first.
Thank you for your opinion. Thank you very much.
That's what they do. When they don't like what you have to say, they cut your mic. These people are despicable, man. These people are despicable. And the thing is that what folks got to understand is that, hey, it really isn't about skin color anymore, man. It's about ideology. Really and truly, we're being divided amongst each other. Jesus said himself, man, I ain't come here to unite. I came here to divide. And that division is happening right before our eyes. It's happening. It's happening within families. It's happening within businesses. It's happening with friends. It's happening. You're going to have to make a decision. What side are you on? You're either standing with the light or you're standing with darkness. Y'all know which side to be on.
And you're black. What?
wanted to showcase that to you guys because, yeah, I wanted to showcase that to you guys because crickets from mainstream media, they won't show you this. They won't show you this. White liberals are the worst, in my opinion. I think liberals in general, but white liberals are the worst individuals in this country. Simple as that, man. Doesn't get more wicked and evil than these people.
You know who white conservatives despise more than anybody else? It's not black people, it's not Hispanics, it's white liberals. Because the worst parts of the black community are enabled by white liberal policy. And the worst parts of immigration is a result of white liberal policy. The worst part of the trans community is enabled by white liberal activists. Everything that is wrong with our country is the result of liberal policies that are championed and signed off by white liberals. They destroy everything under the guise of compassion and equality, but in reality, they enable people to remain inferior and infantilize the black community with taxpayer dollars and incentivize illegal immigrants not only to stay, but to keep them comfortable. And they don't even know it. That's the scary part. They don't even realize that they are the problem when they think they are helping.
She said a mouthful, but where's the lie? Where is the lie? The sad part about it is you have a plethora of black Americans out here that believe that. I had somebody tell me the other day, we were in a certain area out here in Maryland, and he looked at me and quiet and stuff. And you know the KKK's out here. Like, bruh, first off, I'm not concerned. Second off, I'm a child of the king. What are we talking about here? These people are ridiculous. And Brother Malcolm, he did warn us. He told folks, hey, you gotta watch out for them liberals. Brother Malcolm talked about this back in the 50s and 60s. Folks didn't want to listen, though.
You see, folks, Donald Trump has now ruptured and took a wrecking ball to the global order. That global order with the globalists has been demolished. But what's interesting is that the move that Canada, Mark Carney, is making when he announced the New World Order, when he negotiated with China.
They're not even hiding it anymore. They are out in your face with it. That's why I keep saying, you are going to have to make a decision. You can't straddle that fence.
Macron from France is now stating that he would like to build bridges and be invited to the BRICS nation summit. So we have some interesting things that's occurring. But as you can see, folks, we've been the pawns in the game of the globalists. And a lot of people are missing the fact that the globalists has been running the world and not really paying attention. So these people like China, who we claim to be our enemies, a threat, Russia being a threat, they claim. It's amazing how France and Canada, all of a sudden, China is not so much of a threat, or Russia. But Russia, I don't think they're a threat like what it was before when it was the Soviet Union. But notice how these elites, these world leaders who are led and ran by the globalists, changed their position real quick to cozy up to China and want to now align themselves with BRICS, who is trying to destabilize the dollar and go to a different currency than the dollar. So it's going to be interesting. But keep your eyes out. Keep watching and looking. But I trust my president, Donald Trump, who's protecting America. That's the real, folks. You don't got to agree. That's just my opinion. But I trust my president. And I believe that what he's doing is in the best interest of America.
Absolutely. And that's all that I am concerned with. Seriously, that's all I'm concerned with. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. What are your thoughts? Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on to all so you never miss an upload. Consider joining the ARP family or buy your brother a coffee. That link's in the description box below. Join us Tuesday and Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for ARP in the morning. And as always, keep God first. Stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you all next time. Peace.
It is God who arms me with strength. Yeah, I'm battle ready. He trains my hands for battle. My heart stays steady. But thanks be to God, He gives us the victory. Through my Lord Jesus Christ, fear can't live in me. I was down to the dirt, red clay on my shoes, old pain in my shirt, oh so bruised. And the Lord hit my chest, kicked death from my breath, put power in my step.